This video is sponsored by Rewarded View. Are you tired of just scrolling through your phone without making any profit from it? Well, Rewarded View is for you. If you have an Android phone, then head over to rewarded-views.premier.ai, download the app, and start earning today. All you have to do is create your accounts, watch videos, and get paid for each and every video that you watch. So what are you waiting for today? Download Rewarded Views and earn the smart way.
Alright, so we're making progress. We're finally done with Excel and now we have moved into Python. So this is not a Python tutorial. I'm just brushing up your memory on some Python stuff. If you want a detailed tutorial on Python, I have so many on my YouTube at Chibudo Mabasi, or you can just let me know and I will upload a brand new Python tutorial if that's what you want. But yeah, let's just brief through it. So Python is one of the easiest and straightforward programming language there is. It doesn't have a complex syntax like most of the other ones use. So Python, there's no specific syntax, but this just print is a function, it's a built-in function. So we'll just call print, give it a string, and if you run it, it's going to print hello world. That is your very first Python program. Obviously, if you have not yet had Python set up, you will have to go to python.org, install Python, set it up, then you will download a text editor. I'm using Jupyter, but you can use things like PyCharm, Visual Studio Code, Sublime Text, Notepad++, and that's where you would run your code. And when you want to run the code, you can either use the default run button in your IDE or your text editor, or you can go to your command prompt, go to the location of where the file is, and do Python space the name of your file .py. When you are saving a Python file, you have to save the Python with .py. But like I said, if you want me to go in detail with that, you can head over to my YouTube or let me know so I can release a new tutorial for you. Comments are used to for documentation. There is like this is a comment. So when I run the code, the terminal when I run the code, it's not this part of the code is not going to be picked up, but it's just going to like kind of like be like some type of guide for you to know what is happening at each point of your code. So like I say, if I run it, nothing's going to happen. Next thing we have variables. Variables are kind of like boxes or containers that hold your data. So in Python, you don't have to like if you're using JavaScript, you have to say VAR or LET. Is it LET? I think. Then the variable name equals to the variable value. But here you don't have to do. You just call the variable name and equate it into your variable value. Next, we have different data types. So we have strings. This is a collection of characters. So if you're calling a string, you must always enclose it in inverted comma. If you write a text without enclosing it in inverted comma, it's going to assume that that text is a variable. And if that variable doesn't exist, an error is going to occur. So we have ints. Ints are whole numbers. We have floats. These are decimal numbers. And we have lists. This is a collection of different data types. Indexing is the act of picking specific characters from a list, or you can also use indexing for string. And when you're starting like index, each character has one index. In Python, your indexing starts at 0. So this is 0, this 1, this 2. So the current location of 1 in our memory is at 0, while for 2 is at 1. So if we want to print out just 1, we're going to have 2x because that is variable where it's stored and its current position, which is at 0. So x equals to 0, and that'll give us 1. But let's add an extra thing, right? So what if I wanted to print out more than 1? So that is when something called slicing gets involved. So when we're now slicing, this allows us to carry multiple characters. So we can say x. So the person is going to be where we want to start from. We want to start from the 0 index. My string is very small. The second thing is going to be where we want to end. So let's just end that. Let me add more elements here firstly. So we want to end at maybe let's say at 5. So this alone is good. If we print, it's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why the way indexing, the way slicing works is going to this last one is going to be n minus 1. So if we put 5, it's going to be 5 minus 1. So it's going to stop at default, and that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But the third argument is now how many ones we want to skip. So by before we're skipping by one, but we want to skip every two ones. So we'll say one, skip two, go to three, skip four, go to five. That's it. So that's slicing. Like I said, if you want a more detailed tutorial, you know where to find it. Next, we have some list methods. So append is if you want to add a new value to the list. So you can add this new value to maybe the ending. If you want to add like to the ending of the list, so just append it. So if I so let me just print out X so you can see it. So now if we add it, it's going to now add this 4 to the back of the list. If you want to insert at specific location, so once you insert at one, that is where add this going to is. So we'll push to back and place 99 there. So let's just print out X so you can see. And there we have it. If you want to extend is when you want to add a new list or a new iterable that is like things like tuples and so on and so forth behind your already existing list. You just extend it by that list. This is what we have here. If you want to remove a specific item, so let's say we want to remove like a specific value, we want to remove maybe one, or let's remove 99. So it's going to look for wherever 99 is stored and remove it. Then if you want to remove at a specific index, so at 3 you have 0, 1, 2, 3, that is 4. So it's going to remove 4. So you can look for the very first the 4 at the index, that is where 0, 1, 2, 3 is going to be removed. And yeah, there are still more methods. Like I said, if you want a more detailed tutorial, go and check it out. But tuples, we're not going to really go deep into it, but tuples are just similar to lists, but unlike lists which are mutable, tuples are immutable, which means once a tuple is created, the tuple cannot be changed. So most of these actions can't really be carried. Anything that involves modifying this tuple cannot be done. And lastly, we have dictionaries. We're not really going to go into this too now. I did not close it here. But dictionaries just deal with key value pairs. So you have a key, you have a value, and yeah, so if you want to access, you can either print the full dictionary or we can print specific elements of the dictionary. Let's say you want to get name. And yeah, that should be like a quick basic intro. I was just trying to skim through so that you'll be familiar with how Python works. But like I said, once again, full tutorials on YouTube.